Rock's got a new mate in Hezbollah. We'll get to the bottom of that story very, very shortly. It's another massive edition of UFC Fight Week. It is great to have your company and to have the company of these gentlemen. Dan Hooker making his in-person debut. Welcome to the show.
Thanks very much, boys. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Alexander, welcome to the show for you as well. Some big results over the weekend, particularly our friend Tuivasa, unfortunately not getting the result, but gee, he showed a lot of heart in that fight against Cyril Gane, didn't he?
Oh, mate, he definitely did. He definitely showed a lot of heart because you could see that he was definitely hurt a little bit earlier on. Obviously, he hurt Gane, but he definitely got tagged in the guts and, he was even wobbled, but you could just see him always there, ready to throw back and fire back, and showed that, warrior spirit. Gane is obviously no joke. He can fight, and it was a great fight to watch, but unfortunate for our boy.
What do you think's next for him? Because that heavyweight title picture is as clear as mud. So even with Cyril, with what might be coming next, that's confusing, but more so for our guy Ty as well.
Yeah, well, man, I don't think he's ill. His stocks are still rising.
Yeah.
I don't think he goes further down. I think he's still right up there. So I don't think he's in a too bad of a position. I don't think he's lost too much there. So I think he'll have another big fight, and he'll still be in that title picture, I think, because he's a big name. He's a fan favourite. People love to watch him fight, and people are going to want him to fight for that title soon if he gets another win up, which I hope happens shortly.
Dan, what did you think of the fight?
Yeah, if I think I might sink him. He's the first guy to put Cyril Gane down. Gane's like a real tactical fighter, real patient fighter, super defensive for heavyweight, and Ty was able to bring out the dog in him. Ty dragged him down into a dog fight and made him bite down and fight. First guy to drop him. Stock doesn't go anywhere. I think he's still top 5 after this, and still it's such a close division. Anything can happen. One more fight and he's back in title picture. So no stock lost whatsoever.
And in the co-main event, the man who normally sits in that chair, Robert Whittaker, got it done quite handily over Marvin Vettori. What did you make of his performance over the weekend?
Yeah, outclassed him, cleaned his clock, stayed at distance, was able to just pick him apart. Marvin was just a step behind him the whole fight. I had it, like two of the judges had it, 30-27. I thought it was pretty clear. Just because of the way the division's been, Israel's beat both of these boys twice. It's just the way the division works out. I think another fight, I think a fight between Paulo Costa and Rob Whittaker works very well. And that, without a doubt, puts the winner of that back in for a title shot. I think that's the best fight. Izzy will fight Pereira and then wait around for Paulo Costa to fight Rob Whittaker, and then the winner of that jumps back into the title shot.
Do you agree, Alex?
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be. It's just a tricky one, isn't it? You know what I mean? You've got Rob doing his thing. Obviously he's got the 2 losses to the champ, but he's just taken out everybody else. Another big win of someone like Paulo Costa. Does that put him right back there? You know what I mean? So that's the question. That's what people want to know, and want to see what the UFC want, what Izzy wants, and what Rob wants.